What's going on, guys? Steel here, and Guidance released a new Devblog for the SEPECAT Jaguar, which was in the files during the dev server, so we all kind of knew this was coming. And it's a pretty epic jet. I'd say probably the only jet in the British tree worth grinding the British tree for, unless obviously you have the Phantoms. The French will be getting it as well. This is just showing the British one. And it gets AIM-9Gs, which I've heard have a G overload of about like 18 and a half G or something like that. So it's got high versatility, air-to-air missiles, and vast ordnance options, but its cons are that it has a modest top speed at ground level, which is to be expected. I mean, it's going to be a hefty jet, but it doesn't look exact. I don't know how powerful the engines are, but it should be alright. What do they say? Mach 1.4? That's... Yeah, that's at like probably like a higher altitude. I doubt you'll reach that on the deck. Not even the F-104 can reach that kind of speed on the deck. So you probably might be just going right past the sound barrier on the deck. Maybe like Mach 1.05, maybe Mach 1.1. I don't know. It's got a... Is that a light in the nose? I would assume that's a light or a camera, and that's also... Those are also lights. It's a pretty neat plane. I'll be able to get in the French tree before the British tree because I haven't ground the British tree in forever. They have just too many jets. They need to start stacking a lot of the British jets because Britain has a oversaturated rank 5, I believe it is. Is it rank... Sorry, I just logged in. I think it's rank 5 that's oversaturated. Oh. Yeah, rank 5 is a bit like... I understand the Swifts. They have quite a difference. The Canberras could probably be stacked now. I know one's unarmed, but... I mean... All of these meteors could probably get the same as the Griffin Spitfire treatment. The Vampire and the Venom could be stacked too. The Seahawk and the Attacker, maybe. I know they're different jets, but still, like, it's just a bit of a dumb grind, to be honest, to get through to rank 6 Britain. I don't know where it's coming after. I would assume it's coming after the Swift, possibly. I don't know. Anyways, well, as you can see, it's got a hefty bomb load. Can only carry 2 AIM-9Gs. They're showing it with the load. Yeah, okay, so you can only carry 2 instead of like 4 or something. Now, the comments on this are hilarious. Oh my god. Britbongs, you can't leave it alone. You can't leave it alone. Jesus Christ. You're getting a Jaguar. Be fucking happy you're getting something that is not American for once. Jesus Christ. First comment says, powerful missiles, only French one. Dear guys, do not forget the British use AIM-9Ls in the Tier 1 too. Not that I'm overly complaining. You kind of are. But please do not forget the Brits took a huge part of the interest. I have a huge feeling he just saw the plane, saw the missile, assumed it was like an AIM-9B or something, and then went down in the comments and just started on his keyboard. And then S.U.M.E.R says it's too soon, and I totally agree. All aspect missiles on jet fighters. Now the AIM-9L is on the Viper, but that's a helicopter, and I've been sniped with an AIM-9L on a tank map in my Mirage where I flew over their heli spawn. I had an AIM-9L launched at me, and it followed me all the way back to the airfield and actually shot me down when I was slowing down to land. It was a really, really long shot, and if that's on a helicopter, just imagine what a jet flying at another jet would do with a missile like that currently. And he even says it's getting the AIM-9G, and the overwing pylons also came much later in life into the late GR1A, GR3 era. Once carry sidewinds above the lead, yada, 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 yada. They're not cutting down on your ordnance. This is just an early GR1, so it's not gonna have that. This is just the wrong version of the SEPECAT Jaguar. It doesn't even matter. I mean, you know what's funny? If you did have it mounted on the top of the wing, that's more weight and worse aerodynamics. So you're gonna get more drag. The airframe is gonna be a little bit odd because, as you can tell, most aircraft don't put shit on top of their wings for a no fucking brainer reason. So of course, you're getting what you want, and then you're bitching about it again, for Christ's sake. I missed the YS and J32 going up to 10.0 to fight radar-guided missiles with AIM-9Bs. And again, the Lightning, which has an actual capable 15G radar-slaving IR missile, is at 9.7. And you can't convince me that two jets, one entirely subsonic and the other only breaking it in a dive on very limited conditions, are 10.0 worthy. Just like the F-100 and the S.U.M.E.R. It's retarded. And no pictures of the French one, obviously. Why is carrying... Oh my god, dude. Yeah, because it's not... Okay. That's a funny... Unguided air-to-ground. Where did they say that? It's got a pretty good ammunition load. I think it says... Yeah, per barrel. So, 300 rounds. Which is pretty good. And there are Aidens on the British and DIFAs on the French. It almost kind of reminds me of the bomb load of the T2, with the exception of you get 2 bombs in a center pylon. And they're also bigger. Those look like British 1,000-pound bombs. And then those are SNEB pods. Yeah, that's an AIM-9G. So Britain, they actually get something that's pretty good. I've heard the AIM-9Ds have been a little lacking lately. Don't know why. So, but I mean, the Phantoms will be getting Sparrows next patch. So either you use Sparrows for a while and find out that they're probably not meta fitting because Gaijin's still making us play on fucking Malta half the time. You know, or if you want to dink missiles, then you get that. The French one will receive Magics, obviously. So. I'm going to have plenty of fun with France, and to be honest, I don't think the Mirage is actually a good ground battles vehicle compared to something like the Jaguar, which is more meant for that role. I do know that these things are capable. I don't know if it's this version, but I know the Jaguar is capable of carrying anti-radar missiles, and I think another form of a SAC-LOS missile, kind of like a Nord or a Bullpup. So... we'll have to wait and see what other loadouts it gets. They don't say anything here, so maybe not. But yeah, there you go. Rank 6 in Britain and France. And, dude, you get an amazing jet. This is going to be amazing for ground battles, and you still complain. Jesus Christ, I can't take it anymore. It's retarded. Stop being babies. Play your Lightning right. And I swear to God, if you complain about this thing being shit in ARB, tell that to the SU-7, the SU-7 BKL. Seriously. Anyways, guys, that's a quick little video from me. I'm Steel Wolf, and I'll see you all next time.